Hey, attention crypto gossipators, things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, we've got a lot to talk about, guys. I need your attention, okay? This is a very interesting point that I'm gonna make right now in regards to BINANCE Shibaswap, and this could really get you thinking, okay, and envisioning the future of BINANCE, because we are looking forward to the future of BINANCE. Right now, we're not really getting anything out of it, right? It still doesn't have its utility, Shibarium, okay? It still needs to come out. It still isn't, even close to the prices that it should be at. So it is all about, talking about the future. Where could it take us? Now, someone was saying that, hey, if BINANCE reaches $100 or even goes above $100, does that mean everyone is just gonna sell out and leave, okay, BINANCE, and never come back to it, and it's gonna be the end of BINANCE? And how do I see this? Guys, I can tell you right now that it is never going to be the end of BINANCE, okay? Once Shibarium comes out, it is going to revolutionize the whole crypto space. So the next few years are going to be very dependent on Shibarium, unless there's some crazy competition out there. But guys, these layer 2 solution blockchains are so difficult to develop. They take a lot of time, a big team, so a lot goes on behind the scenes, okay? It's not easy, and this is why we are going to be really taking in the results, okay, and really capitalizing on it. So once it reaches the targets, okay, like $100 or above, maybe even $1,000, will everyone just sell out, run away, and it will be the end of it? No, because we can just make comparisons. For example, has everyone abandoned Ethereum? I mean, Ethereum is a gas token, okay? It needs to be used in every transaction fee if you're using the blockchain, and Ethereum went up to $4,000. Has everybody abandoned Ethereum? Is it the end of Ethereum? Of course not. In fact, it's predicted to grow even higher. It's predicted to be used even more. So why would everybody abandon it? It doesn't make any sense to me, because at the end of the day, there's a use case. Everybody needs it. Like it, hate it, but everybody needs it. And that is the point that I'm trying to make here, okay? And hopefully you can also understand this point that I'm putting forward, that everybody needs it, okay? There is no end point, because all the project, everyone that wants to build on Shibarium will require BINANCE. And even if the average investor, sells out, others will buy BINANCE because of the very limited supply that it has, okay? I mean, guys, when you compare it to like Shiba Inu, that is floating around in trillions, and then you've got BINANCE not even reaching 1 billion supply, okay? Not even half of it, barely even a quarter of it. So you can just imagine just how demanded it's going to be. Very demanded. Everybody will want BINANCE. It is going to be the signal, the idol, the icon. It is very important that you pay attention to what BINANCE is going to bring, to how important it is, okay? And I believe that at the end of the day, okay, we are never ever going to abandon BINANCE. A lot of us, okay, will always have at least a little bit of BINANCE, because we're always going to be curious just how far it's going to go. I know even say, for example, leaving like 2% of the portfolio, but just out of curiosity, and I actually made a video talking about this, okay, that our curiosity, our respect, our loyalty will always be there for a lot of us who started this journey. And we want this to go as far as possible. This is why we'll always have a bit of BINANCE. But BINANCE will never be abandoned. Even when it's above $100, guys, everybody's still going to be buying it because they will need it for Shibarium. okay? Regardless of the fact that, you know, it maybe won't be seen as a token that can produce like crazy millions of % of return because the price is already very high, but let me make it very clear to you guys, for projects, for work, for making things and transactions efficient, smooth, it's definitely going to be there, okay? Very, very strong, solid. So let's see how this goes. You know, from now on, I'm definitely going to be paying a lot of attention to it. I'm very excited. Things are progressing every single day. They're working out the right, correct path. This path is going to be very bright, very big, very long, but it's so going to be worth it, guys. All your patience is going to pay off. Remember, this is the golden child of the ecosystem, the SHIB ecosystem. You have put in your time, your money, and you're going to be rewarded big time, because you didn't just, you know, spend your time looking at numbers like many people do when they look at past performances. They're like, oh wow, so it peaked at this, now it has to peak again at this. No, Bone actually hasn't performed that well in the past, okay? Hasn't had any crazy performances, but what it has is the future, okay? Which it looks very, very certain. This is why so many people, you know, are loading up with thousands and thousands of bones. This isn't another meme coin that is controlled by the whales and that you know, hits its peak and then it'll just rug, it'll dip. Guys, this thing has been floating quite steady, okay? Yeah, sometimes a little bit below $1, sometimes it can even go above $2, but nothing too extreme, okay? No volatile swings. Why? Because it has a steady future, okay? Solid thing that everybody's waiting for. And the moment it comes out, the moment it gets released, it's going to get even more exciting. So get prepared, be ready. Don't you know, lose your focus, your concentration. But at the same time, you don't need to 100%, you know, worry about it and check out every single graph, every 4-hour graph. You know, this is unhealthy behavior. You have to be in a healthy state. The healthy state is watching these videos. For example, you know, we're talking about a lot of interesting sides about Bone Shibaswap, you know, Shiba Inu, Shibarium, Leash, everything, okay? But Bone Shibaswap in particular, because I know that this is the golden child of the SHIB ecosystem. It is the time for it to shine. So there is a lot to say about it, a lot of different ways to cover it, looking at different angles, and this is what you guys need. You need optimism, you need motivation, you need a purpose to really, you know, be wary of what could potentially happen and how far it could go, okay? So hopefully you are in the best spirits. You're at you know, your peak in terms of your plan, your game plan for this, okay? You're executing it, also being able to be solid, strong, without falling for any FUD, understanding that this is something that you are willing to wait until the end. You haven't invested money that you can't afford to lose. So all that stuff, if it's in check, guys, you're on the perfect route, okay? And starting this video just talking about the fact that will people be still around, you know, after $1,000, guys, that just says something, okay? If I know I'm very optimistic, obviously I am like a motivator and stuff, but still, if I'm pulling out shouting at such high numbers, that's pretty crazy considering it's below $1 right now. So this really has a lot of potential. And guys, I'm not just saying stuff randomly, okay? I've read about it, I've seen people talk about it, you know, I've gone on forums. So everything is written, and it is written in the skies for us to you know, be patient, get ready, because it's going to happen. Let your bank managers know that you've got a big transfer coming in, a big surprise, so they don't, you know, think something suspicious is happening. Let them know that Bone is going to be changing your accounts a big time, okay? Let everybody know, okay, that you are out there about to make some life-changing gains. This is what I'm talking about. This is the type of optimism, okay? And that motivation, that discipline can keep you going. Guys, you can achieve everything, okay? So as usual, don't forget to subscribe. Very important. Okay, step number one. If you've made it this far, you need to subscribe. You're not really losing anything out of not subscribing. Okay, but I can tell you right now, okay, that being informed is better than not being informed. Okay, so this is what you're going to get on this channel. Turn that notifications bell on, because subscribing without the notifications bell on is useless. And comment down below, what do you feel about Bone once it reaches, the highest targets? Will everyone just run away? Will it still be used? Who's going to use it? All that interesting talk, your thoughts, please, in the comment section down below. It would be much appreciated. I am going to respond. Let's talk, let's discuss. All that good stuff is here on this channel. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.